Yes.
All these losers.
Yes.
And I don't care
Keep going,
who you are.
going.
All these losers landed away from them because they were scared to fight them when they were in like last place. If you have no chance of winning, go stop the team from winning. What's wrong? Like it's common sense.
I heard.
Let me ask you this.
They're like,
Come
oh
on.
my God, it's Soka, run.
Okay,
Are you
let's say-
serious, dude? If I was in last, I would have put on a munitions box and Semtexes, and I would have just been fucked.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the OpTic Podcast, episode 193. Here with myself, Hector Rodriguez, Nick Maniac 2009 Kirshner, and of course, Ben.
Nick Maniac 2009 Kirshner.
Why?
Yeah.
Not that I'd like.
No, it was just
I like
a good
it.
year. I like that year.
It's
Got a ring to it. It's got
It's
a
a really
ring
good year.
to it.
Oh, shit.
Imagine if I did pull one out. You know, like,
where's Shawston with your ring? Is what I want to know.
Well, Doug,
well, I
hit
don't
him
know
up.
how that whole thing happened.
Doug had a documentary made to get a ring. I need a documentary.
Wait, Doug.
So
About
for you
what?
to get what?
Atlanta 2018 Rise.
Get what?
A ring.
Was
My-
that
It was in a
champs?
world champs.
my
was it?
major win.
My major win.
I'll just have a
He
documentary
just
made
go
for
make a
it.
trophy.
Just go make a trophy.
Imagine.
Just go to a little trophy shop.
That would be so funny.
Wait, do you have your MVP trophy?
Yeah, it's in New Jersey.
That's
Like
dope.
you just actually do have fucking old footage from back then, and like we sat down with a producer, and you like talk about the old moments, and like they edit it correctly, and just come out
Me
with
and
a
Looney-
documentary
me and Looney
from
of ring.
about
just
one
a-
team's one major.
a major win. Oh my
The
god!
most meaningful major you've
Well, to be
never
fair-
heard of.
Well, wait, guess
No.
the team. Wait, can we all take turns guessing the team?
My team?
Like
Yeah.
his teammates?
Yeah, guess
Hector's
the
not gonna
Rise
get it.
team.
I'm not gonna get it.
Oh god, I have no idea.
Yeah, no. Maybe you. That's probably it. Seth would get it, maybe. I think.
Looney,
Yep.
Wow.
It was actually-
Gunless,
yeah, it was a really good
Wow.
team. You don't want to win.
Looney, Gunless, Teach.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow,
my
that's
God!
a-
What the
that's a-
fuck?
Yeah.
Did you make that up?
No, I just guessed.
Well, so you did make it up.
oh
but-
yeah. Well, I just
Trick got him.
yeah. I guess.
Got him.
I just guessed. Yeah. I don't know what you're asking.
Big Colin and Samir fan?
Oh yeah, it's my only blue. It's my only blue hat.
I fuck with him a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
Hitch be matching and shit these days.
Finally got out of that
Trying,
shit
dude.
where you wear those fucking gross ass Air Max 90 Browns with everything.
I mean, I still have them.
Now back
Those
in the
old I didn't
Recon
remember-
series, though.
Dude, I bought them because they were so ugly. I didn't realize like 2 years later. You know what shoes he's talking about, right? From the Scuff House. I
What
remember
are they? Let me like Google them.
Krem tweeted them out. And
I
he
know
was like,
you had
these are
those
ugly.
Wasn't
And I
that
was
like some Wallabies or something?
No, they're
Nah,
Air
like,
Maxes.
whoa.
They're Air Maxes,
Chill
but
with-
they're
Chill
they're
with the
like
blasphemy on
brown.
Wallabies. Matt, hit on the drop down and see how much they're going for.
Damn!
Wait,
what?
what?
What size are you?
You got to clean them.
What size are you?
11.
Exactly. It's like
Dog, I had 2 pairs of
I don't
these.
give a fuck.
Wait,
even if
what?
yes.
They're
You-
going for I'm never wearing them. Dude, they're busted now.
dude. It doesn't matter. They're still.
You got the
off.
box.
No, I don't have
The
them.
way, listen, they're not bad shoes, but the way you wore them,
God,
Yes.
some of the shit you used to wear.
dude.
I wish there was just like a photo gallery.
Well, he could have. He
I
could have.
mean-
He could post
I
all
wasn't
his
wearing-
bits on Instagram.
I wasn't wearing like my
I
harem
mean,
pants.
all
back in
of
the
us to be. I don't even think Hecz was fresh.
Since 1993.
Bro, I've seen some old footage of me, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Mike was always well put together. I feel like.
Oh, nah.
You don't think so?
Well, I mean,
maybe
he
it was
would
just like gym shit.
He'd have black shorts, black shirt.
Yeah, maybe it was
but
just
like
like gym
somehow
shit.
that
No,
outdid us.
let me ask you. Do you think that that's the case because he had like several boots that he would wear with
Maybe.
jeans? And he looked well put together because
He did.
boots.
I mean, I feel like
I
when he
hate
went
the
out,
jeans with the boots and his stupid bike,
what stupid bike?
stupid bike.
which
Whenever
I
we
pray
went
for
out,
Mike, because goddamn,
whenever we went out, who looked the best? Who dressed the best?
probably me.
No,
Definitely not.
Say that
Seth.
with your fucking chest.
Definitely
if
not
that's
Seth.
true.
Probably me.
probably me.
Probably me.
I
Yeah,
tried.
Nick would just look up whatever '90s rapper he liked and just dress like them.
Oh my god, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
But I was wearing like Walmart.
Yo,
pants and
here's
shit.
the question: Did he
Got my
or
first-
did he not do it?
He did it.
Yeah,
Diddy
first
did it.
topic
People are
of the
deleting tweets.
day.
Diddy did it.
1,000.
People are deleting tweets.
Usher deleted all of his tweets.
So
Yeah,
does-
and then he
so
came
did
out and said,
Pink.
"I got hacked."
I got hacked. Like what?
Yeah, that's like
we've
Shannon
been on the
Sharp.
internet longer than you, Usher.
Yeah,
Shannon
like, we
Sharp
know
said,
what
"That's my
hacking
Michelle."
looks like. Let me guess. Lizard Squad got you. No offense.
Shannon Sharp was doing that.
Don't
thing,
say
too.
Lizard Squad. Those guys were
Don't
terrifying.
say their name 3 times.
Those
So,
guys
yeah,
ruined,
that's the second time somebody
those
said it. Don't
guys
say it one more
ruined- they
time.
If you
ruined
say their name 3
Christmas.
times on the internet,
They fucking
Bro,
come
you
back
remember
and
back
wreak
then?
havoc.
I swear to God, on the way here, I was thinking about it in the car, just like the Twitter Abbeys. Who was it? It was Clerk.
remember.
He had the Abby. Who was the
Like
Abby?
it was like the scary looking white dude, right?
No, yeah, but it's the actor. Whatever. You guys know who I'm talking? I don't know his
Justin
name.
Timberlake?
No, that was Avalanche.
No, that was Avalanche.
Oh, that was Avalanche.
But I remember you to see that. If I used to see that like that guy tweet,
Yeah.
I wouldn't send out a tweet. Like if I was gonna go tweet something and I saw his tweet, I wouldn't tweet out because I wouldn't want to make my presence known. So I just like would hide.
For
then-
real?
Yeah. Then
They
you
were
don't
like
understand.
that.
Used to be an Xbox party closed and he'd join. He'd be like, "How'd you get in here?" Hit you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
were
got
for
there's
times.
who would Lizard Squad like terrorize?
everyone.
They took down PlayStation
Everyone.
for a month.
Would they fuck with gamers too?
They took down all
Like,
of
turn off your
PlayStation.
internet?
Have you,
Like
heard
one-
of, have you ever heard of PlayStation from Sony?
Have you ever heard of PlayStation Network?
They
It was
swatted my
gone.
school.
PSN?
All right, I get it.
Oh, we just trying to make sure. Yes,
Like,
I
yes,
know
that's
they
fucking with
was about
gamers.
that life, but I'm wondering if they like
fuck with like
because back in the
Yeah,
Halo
Nate got
days, I mean, it
fucked
wasn't
with.
Lizard Squad, but there was like a few select people that just got fucking
Me for a little
wrecked
bit.
from like hackers and shit.
These guys were sick. They used to call my house phone and talk to my mom, and be like, "Can you put Anthony on the phone?" And then they put me on, and it's one of them. Like, you're a fucking sicko.
What?
They swatted my school. The
Oh,
FBI
man.
was questioning me because they thought I knew who did it. And I was like, "I promise you, I don't know who did it."
What?
And if I
Damn.
did,
Were you
tell
like-
so you?
Were you like,
yeah.
they called your fucking house and your mom
they called my
answered?
house, and my mom be like, "Anthony, it's for you." And I'd be like, "Hello," and it'd be one of them.
And
what would
just-
they? What would they say? What would they say?
Nothing, just like
They
just
just
they would
start
just fuck
hissing
with
They
at
you.
just
phone?
breathe on the phone like the Zodiac
No,
killer.
no, they would just screw with you. But the school thing was crazy because like it was mid-test, the whole school evacuated, and
they just see the
I'm
cops
known as the
talking to
gamer
you.
kid, and they're like questioning me because they think I did it or that I know who did it. I'm like, I
know who
promise.
did it. I know. Do you know who did it? Diddy did it.
Damn.
That's who did it.
That's the
Bro, you
out-
seeing all these
shouts
clips?
out Bieber.
All these clips are now coming out about like the shit Diddy used to say. He used to
Dude.
call his party the freak offs and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I know that motherfuckers. People gotta watch what I say.
no, I mean, yeah.
He would have like week-long parties where you had to put your phone up, and then like whenever you got your phone back, he would like give you an IV in order to get all the drugs out of your system and shit. Like
Bro,
before you got your
yeah.
phone
Well,
back.
I didn't
At
go
first,
that
when people
deep.
were just coming at his like freak offs, where it's like, yeah, I get a whole bunch of hoes over. Yeah, I have a party. Everyone's naked, probably banging and shit. I'm like, are people really mad at that? Like, that is what happens.
No, with their
But then I start hearing his bodyguard start saying shit like, yeah, they would put like roofies and ecstasy inside the like cranberry juice or whatever girls like mix their drinks with.
the punch.
Because they're like, all the girls would always have like mixed drinks and shit. So they would put it, they're putting ecstasy and roofies in the fucking fruit punch.
Fucking
I'm like,
hell,
Jesus.
dude.
See,
That's
like
fucking
that's
sickening.
when shit starts getting bad.
But wasn't
to where
he doing that
it's
to
so
dudes though?
Weird, like
Which is nothing
yeah,
wrong.
Yeah, he
doing
was,
it.
he was.
People
Your
were saying he was
orientation
doing it to
means
Justin
nothing?
Bieber.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's the
Well,
newest.
But was it Justin Bieber? Yeah, it was Justin Bieber that was like, or was it Usher? One of them, or maybe both of them, were 13 living with Diddy.
Yeah.
13 years old.
Well, I know Usher was
maybe Usher. I don't know.
Bieber's like mentor.
No,
And then
what happened
Usher
is that
was good
what happened
friends
is that
with
Diddy
Diddy.
couldn't get to Bieber, so he got Usher to get to Bieber, and then he got to Bieber eventually.
And then there was like,
if it comes out that this dude was like that something happened to Bieber, like man, I like that motherfucker should be fucking tortured
Bro.
and then fucking killed.
Usher and Bieber? Like, what the fuck?
No, that's fucking that's like
That's-
that's,
At third,
demon
at
30
first-
shit.
years of greatness.
at first I thought it was just like online kind of bullshit. I'm like imagine you're Bieber, you wake up and the world is saying Diddy fucked you, and you're just like, what the fuck?
That never happened.
But like,
Well, you don't know that.
Well,
I
Well,
thought
no,
that
I'm
at first.
saying-
I was like, motherfuckers are throwing Justin Bieber's name in here, and it's like, what
I'm
if
saying they're
none of
saying
that
anything
ever
now.
happened? And you're just like,
Yeah.
you're literally like,
Well, that's what
you,
Meek Mill
you really do never know.
yeah, and me.
Hollywood is
no.
crazy, and like I used to like hear like just like bullshit, and I'd be like, that probably never happened, or like they're just making shit up. But like then you actually hear stories like this, and Bieber I feel bad for because that kid was a fucking megastar. Like he was like 13 when he was like
in,
12, 13. He's the biggest star in the world, and people are just taking advantage of him.
So
I think Bieber's mom let him live with some. I read it. In some fucking,
listen, I gotta tell you something.
He was with Diddy for like 48 hours unsupervised, I think is what you're talking about.
Dude, what?
And there was
something
a
like
video of him with Diddy where he's like kind of out of it and like drunk and I don't know.
Yeah, fucking right.
And I think he was like 18.
There's
Dude,
not a man there. If I have a kid, there is not another man
in the world.
If
in
my
the
kid's
world.
Justin Bieber,
Like what the fuck?
I would never. It's just
48
not something
hours.
that you do, right?
Yeah,
like if sleepovers were never allowed in my. Like I was never part of any sleepovers.
well, I mean,
so
how
like,
old was he though? Was he 18
all right, why
or was he
did
15?
Usher live with Diddy when he
it
was
was
13?
Usher that I'm talking about.
Hit maker alleged. It was
Hitmaker.
L.A. Reid's idea to have him live with the R&B singer lifestyle. When asked if Diddy's place was filled with chicks and orgying nonstop by Stern, Usher replies, "No, not really.
No,
I got a chance to
not
see
really.
some-
Oh, I
got it.
did see some of that interview though.
I got a chance to see some things though.
Yeah, he did say he like insinuated a lot. He was like, I learned a lot while I lived there. Or like I got a chance to see something. You kind of like trying to read his like facial features, and then he was like, and then Howard Stern goes, now that you have a kid, would you ever let him live with Diddy for a month?
No.
And he goes, hell no.
Hell no.
It's crazy.
It's just you don't do that. I mean, if somebody out there does that, stop doing it.
I mean,
Do what? Drugging people?
No, yeah, that
no,
specifically.
like if you have a kid,
you just don't
that's
let
like
your-
a child actor or a child,
no, if you just have a child,
if you have a child, don't let them live with a stranger for 48 to
no matter how
48 hours
rich.
to a year, a month. That's insane.
I mean, I think that now that people know what's up and that there's fucking sickos out there, like, you know what's fucked up is that my feed is filled with this dude or Big Brother caught Predator trying to sex his little brother or some shit, and then you see him beat up on the dude, and then another. It's just
Yeah, that's a
constant,
whole
like,
fad now.
Insane.
Lauren pedos and then just beat him up. And
dude,
then
it's
just,
crazy.
and then just
they
go on,
beat him up. What?
beat him up.
Beat him up.
I feel like
and
over
then
the
just move on with your life. And
I
find
feel
the
like I've
next one.
heard there's like a shit ton of like hidden pedophiles out there. I've heard that for like
Hidden?
There's
I've heard that for like 10 years, but I've never really like believed it until this year.
Yeah.
It's like maybe I just like I just never thought it was like I don't know. I never really thought it was like
I thought it
actually
was
There's
way
a
more
website
rare.
with like
Yeah.
sex offenders, I guess, and I never went on it, but I seen like screenshots on Twitter, and people in their
You've never been
neighborhoods,
on
they're
the
just
sex
surrounded by sex offenders. I've never thought to like look up if there's sex offenders in
I've
my
never
area,
either. Yeah, I never.
but then
either.
I've seen photos of people like, this is my neighborhood, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Wait,
Let's
can
do
we
that
look it
right
up
now.
around-
Yeah,
Let's
no.
run that shit right now.
Wait,
Matt.
what if there's just a...
Wait, are we just doing it from here?
I
You
mean,
might
I
have
don't know, Matt. Maybe
I
don't
don't know
do
how
that.
it
Maybe,
works.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is. Run that shit.
just
Matt.
on this...
Just do it. Just
like
don't put it on the podcast.
How they did Drake's house.
How the fuck did we even get here? Diddy? We're not talking about
Well-
Diddy no more.
Well,
it's
I want
just
to say
spreading
one
evil.
thing about that. Diddy's ex-wife...
Died.
I forget
of
her name.
pneumonia. What?
Yeah, Diddy's ex-wife died of pneumonia. People already thought it was like sketchy and stuff. And before she passed away, well, apparently their whole divorce and how she might have died is she found tapes of Diddy. I think her words were like, she found tapes of Diddy
Doing.
performing sexual acts with an 18-year-old pop star who later became a household name or something. That's like,
A woman? Oh,
We're saying
man.
too
so
much,
people are
man.
thinking
Nobody
that's
knows.
Justin Bieber.
We're saying too much.
Yeah, I think we stopped right
Wait,
here.
Really?
You read did you read a TMZ headline?
She wrote.
No, it's-
she
I
wrote.
saw it.
She wrote in her diary and like practically wrote a book, and then died.
It's coming out.
And now it's coming. Like her friends like went, found it, and now they're putting out her book. And I think like the first page or something said something about like you should fear P. Diddy or something like that. Like it was
Holy
like
sh-
He's in
A
the
whole book's
he's in the
coming
list
out.
of arrested people in the FBI now.
I guarantee P. Diddy's a piece of shit.
Bro, you see,
Dude, since 1997,
it's
I've
also-
I think he's always been a piece of shit.
Is he?
Freaky
Do
piece
you
of
think
shit.
he's gonna tell all? Like, are we gonna get from P Diddy what we
Yes.
didn't get
Yes,
from?
I'm gonna tell you why.
He's gonna die.
What's the guy who died?
Epstein?
Epstein.
Well, that's I don't think there's going to be anything like a deal cut for P. Diddy, though. They're not going to be like, okay, we'll let you out in 30 years if you tell us this. There's
They
no
might
way.
say, hey, we won't put you on the death. We won't put you to death if you tell shit.
No, they shouldn't even give him a choice.
Where did he get arrested? Like, is the death penalty New York, right?
I don't know.
There's certain states, I don't know how it
Texas
works.
for sure.
Certain states where you can, certain
Gonna
states.
get interesting.
Did you
where
see
this
Cellium
goes.
getting a fight?
Who?
You see Cellium's fight? Matt, show him Cellium's fight real quick.
Cellium's?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I saw
Look.
that.
Cellium got into a fist fight?
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Are you?
Phase hoodie and all. Look.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's not.
That's
No, but it looks exactly like him.
fucking
dog.
just like
face
him,
hoodie.
dog.
He's got a
With
phase hoodie
phase
on,
hoodie.
same hair.
This
Same
is my
glasses.
entire feed.
Yo, me
Fights.
all day. Me all day.
Just negativity.
Negativity all, dude. I did not. There's a reason why I'm not on this app no more, and it sucks that I have to say it because it was such a big part of, like, I used to love going on there to hear all this shit. All I get is fights, and somebody like me is just gonna watch 30 minutes worth of fights because that's what I do.
It was the best app of all time. You see,
It
you
was,
see what they're
man.
doing now? The block feature?
Yeah, I can see why
Well, I
it's,
heard that can't actually
Nah,
be
that's-
done
Yeah, well,
because like
the
Google
policy,
and
yeah.
something.
dude.
That's just
if-
makes
stupid,
you
though.
have a
If you block
thing.
me, and I even go on fucking on Internet Explorer and type Twitter or x.com/Methodz, I can see it without logging in.
Yeah, but that's like an
Nah,
extra
they
layer.
took that away, too.
No, but that's like an extra layer, though. What I'm saying is, someone had a good reply to this. It's like, let's say you have someone who's like
Stalking
hyper
you.
fixating on you just
Yeah.
to like give you shit, or a maniac hater or a Methodz hater. If they're able to constantly see your stuff, that like keeps them
Activated?
involved. Where if you block them, most of the time they're going to move on to someone else or just move on. And now that negates that, where it's like they're still going to see maniacs
Just
tweets,
fucking
and now
parasites.
they'll go to somewhere else and like it just.
They have to
There's
find
weirdos,
their
bro. It's so
cancer
weird.
selves have to go find another host to live off of.
Kids are sick, man.
I was getting we did a flycast with Shotzi. And remember the last podcast, me, you, and Hitch? I was like talking about it. I was like, man, I think I didn't let Shotzi like talk enough. And I was like sitting there saying just like the rest of the day, I was like overthinking that podcast. Then the podcast drops. And I look at the comments, like it's only been out for like an hour. And
Shut
the
up,
comments are just like,
Maniac.
Maniac, shut the fuck up. Maniac's a horrible host. Maniac needs to get off this fucking podcast.
You guys break that fourth wall too much.
What do you mean?
Like, you guys talk about all that instead of just talking about that. You know what I mean?
You think that's why they talk shit to Nick?
Well,
Probably.
I'm wondering because I mentioned it on the OpTic Pod first.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I did, like, I was talking too much. I feel
Yeah.
like I could have did better. Like I was talking about. So I feel like the listeners already had that in their brain. So the second that came out, they were just ready to say
Yeah,
something
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Well, that's what you get.
And I was like, I wonder if they would have said some shit like that if I didn't mention it.
No.
But to be fair, I mean, they kind of had a point, but
I went on a
Whatever, man. Move
Yesterday,
on.
Monday, like Jude asked me for help in the morning, and I'm like, I don't have a call until like 11. I'm like, yeah, I'll stay home and help out, let the people in to do whatever it is. They got the fucking sprinkler, had a fucking whatever. I'm like, I'm just gonna stream real quick and show them my lonely island that I have, right? Just to do it, and I hopped on, and then it just happened that I had my brother-in-law pull out a bunch of shit from my personal storage, and I had all the jerseys that we had in the land center at 6050 on top, and I took down I got all those jerseys, I got all the canvases, and I was just showing them off. And I just went on a yap session for literally 2 hours. I was just talking, and I remember sitting there thinking, I'm like, they don't, like, when they hear Nate Shot talk nonstop, they've never heard me fucking go. I was fucking on one. Just I literally think that I could do that for 24 hours, no problem.
were you like mid yap and you just stopped and you're like, God,
No, I kept going.
Damn.
No. I'm like, damn, I'm good.
Let me keep going.
Yeah,
I was watching episode 1 of the HBO doc of the Sopranos creator,
Yeah.
and it was like 5 minutes in, and he was like, dude, I was like, I've already shared too much. I regret all the verbiage I already gave you. He goes, if this wasn't about me, I'd walk out right now. It's just great.
Yeah.
You should watch that. You seen the Sopranos?
Oh,
I've never seen The Sopranos.
Really? You've seen
I've
it?
watched it a little bit,
Oh.
but I always like, I don't know. I just ended
It's
up
just
looking
different
at my
'cause-
phone and not paying attention.
I just like have like a vivid memory of a kid and like my dad's watching The Sopranos, and back then I didn't know what The Sopranos was, or like that didn't mean anything to me. And you watch it now, and it was like the first like it was the first Game of Thrones, where every Sunday the whole world or the
world's
U.S. is
watching.
all tuned into it. They had like pizza parties and Italian parties like every Sunday for it.
I bet that
And I'm
was
like that. I'm like that's what we did for Game of Thrones, but
It
this was
is.
before social media was like this.
Yeah.
So it was just the show, and just like newspapers and word of mouth blew the show up, and it's just really cool to see like how that
I wonder if that
developed
was
back
like
then.
really big in like Jersey, and because they live in Jersey in the show, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a whole like Jersey, New York kind of base.
So
I wonder if that was like back then popular, and like families would actually get together, make
Probably.
hella food, like literally that like mafia lifestyle of people just coming together, making hella food, watching The Sopranos.
It's like other than sports, you don't get that anymore. Like people,
No.
I vaguely remember people getting. I was a little too young, but like my parents' age type people would get together to watch the next episode of Lost, like in the first like 4 seasons.
Lost was huge.
Amazing.
Lost was like, dude, Lost is. I love
American
that
Idol.
Yo, you know, no,
American
no.
Idol
I'm
was
gonna
a
tell
good
you
one
what.
too,
No,
yeah.
no. I'm gonna tell you which one it was. Fucking Survivor. Survivor was a fucking
I never got
religion
into
for
that too
me
much.
and Jude. We watched. I mean, maybe not Jude so much, but I every Thursday I would go pick up Hooters wings, bring them in time for fucking Survivor to start, and I'd just be eating fucking
That's
some
dope.
911s. Just
You just wait for the commercials, sprint to the bathroom.
Last time I did
Sprint
that
to the
was
bathroom.
Breaking Bad in like 2012 or something.
yeah.
Breaking Bad would come
Dude.
on. Me, Lethal. I don't know if Formal would join. Me, Lethal,
No, he
Formal,
wouldn't.
APG. We would all like join a Skype call and just watch it together.
What?
Baller.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Yo,
Those are the best.
did you
So
see
fun.
Did you see the letter that Anthony Hopkins wrote to
Walt or
Walt?
what's his
name?
what the hell?
What's his name?
Why am I
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston? Yeah.
Did you? Bro, he sent him a letter and said, hey, essentially telling him, Bryan Cranston, that is some of the best acting that I've ever seen. Not just in a show. I'm talking about just in the history of acting. From fucking Anthony fucking Hopkins.
Dog.
Who's Anthony
Dear
Hopkins?
Mr. Cranston, so I wanted to just finish the marathon of Breaking Bad from episode 1. You got to read this on. It's too long for you to read right now. But
He said, "Your performance as Walter White was the best acting I have seen ever."
Yeah.
That's from Anthony Hopkins. That's
Anthony
crazy.
fucking Hopkins.
Who's Anthony Hopkins?
What?
Hannibal-
You'll see him.
Hannibal Lecter.
If you see a picture of him,
You know what he
you'll
was
know.
incredible in?
Who?
Westworld season 1.
Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah, the
Yes.
show that could have been when Westworld
Dude,
first came
say-
out. I thought that was
this
going to be
guy.
like the next
Hello,
Game of
Clarice.
Thrones.
What else does he play in? Yeah, Hannibal. That's
Hannibal
where I know
Lecter.
him.
No,
He
he's-
is Hannibal Lecter.
He's Hannibal Lecter, but he's so much.
Yeah.
Fracture is one of my favorite ones with what that right there. Fracture is fucking incredible. He plays this like fucking. You got to watch that shit. It's so
Yeah, I need a
fucking.
good
He's the
movie.
man, and for him to send that out to, dude.
No, he is like he's like your favorite actor's favorite actor. Like
He's like the Andre 3000 of.
I guess.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
not. What? Shut up.
Do you
What?
guys have a favorite actor?
Yo, you know who's gross too?
Probably Denzel.
I hate that I'm gonna
Denzel?
say it.
Yeah, it might be Denzel.
I hate that I'm gonna say it. I don't know if I can. I don't even want to say it.
Wait,
Say
Say
what,
it, man.
man?
Just
What
go
are you
ahead and
gonna
just
say?
let it out,
Yeah.
man.
Let it out, man. The comments ain't gonna come
Robert
after
De
you.
Niro, man, he's like 90 and has like a 22-year-old fucking baby mama, man.
No, he doesn't.
Look it up,
yeah.
man. I can't watch his movies no more. I don't know how I feel about that.
Wait, really? 22 years old?
Dude,
He's 90?
Yeah, man.
Wait,
You just clap for
is it
that.
De Niro or is
Simple
it
as
Pacino?
that.
Well, sorry, Matt. It's Pacino. Take that, mute that, delete that.
It's Pacino,
It's
right?
it is
Pacino,
Pacino,
man.
yeah.
Pacino's
Pacino
got
has-
a 22-year-old baby mizzle, yo.
What else is there to do when you're 90? If you're 90 and single, what do you go for? Some fucking 70-year-old?
half your age plus 7.
Ogre?
Some fucking hell no, man. You just you live for pleasure at that point.
83 and 29.
Yeah, that's dude. I don't know, man. What about
I mean, it's fucking weird.
Wait, who's your
I
favorite
would
actor?
say
You
it's
have one?
weirder for
a
her.
favorite actor?
Yeah, they both said Denzel.
He said Denzel.
I
Yeah,
think
they
it
both
would
said
be
Denzel.
Denzel. Because
Denzel?
if I see a Denzel movie, it could be something I never heard of before in my life. Probably didn't do good at all.
I
But I see Denzel. I'll still give it a chance.
I also really like Steve Carell in serious movies. I know that's like The Big Short, or there was another one. I really like when comedic actors can like play serious roles. Andy Samberg tried to do it one time in a movie with Rashida Jones, and it was not that great.
Dude, fucking Will Ferrell tried to do that in The Sisters Brothers.
Really?
And I just, I could not finish watching that.
Jim Carrey did a scary movie one time.
Yeah, of course. But Jim Carrey's a fucking...
Jim Carrey's just like,
he's the fucking...
that guy's the man.
Jim
He's the
Carrey might
fucking
be the
man.
best.
There are certain people that I can't see besides, like, The Rock. I can't even look at that guy in a movie without thinking that that's the fucking Rock. Like, I'm like,
dude,
The Rock can't convince me that he's like an assassin or like.
Honestly, The Rock.
He can't convince me.
The
Fell
Rock.
off?
The Rock's
No,
nice.
no, he's not falling off. The Rock. If you watch Jumanji and you see The Rock's like performance, then go watch Fast 5. He's gotten so much better at acting. When I first watched Fast 5, I was like, this is the worst acting I've literally ever seen.
Just out of him.
You've never seen the movie
out
It's
of
not even
Driven?
about the acting. I just can't like.
But then he's gotten
I
a
can't.
lot better.
I see The Rock. I'm like, that's The Rock. I can't think. of him.
It breaks your immersion.
Same with Batista for the most part. Batista's actually kind of won me over a little bit with acting. I think the characters he plays are, I don't know. There's certain people that I'm like, Will Ferrell. I'm like, that's Will Ferrell. He's a comedian. Like, it's just hard for me to actually like
I don't
take
like
some
it
of the
when that
actors out
happens.
of that preconceived notion of like.
There's a Game of Thrones episode from season 8, obviously, and it just starts with Ed Sheeran, just
Game of Thrones?
just Ed
When he's
Sheeran
singing, right?
Ed Sheeran singing, and I'm like,
Really?
Like, it just-
that's weird.
It took
it just
you out.
shattered my
Same,
immersion.
Same.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Same. And it's like, more importantly, it's like,
Was that during the
no,
shit
I just want to know
season?
what, dude,
Was
it
this a
so,
good season or shit
This
season?
was the shit season.
Oh.
Dude, it
So
was
that-
so,
this
it was just, it was
starts
bad.
it off. That's how you
It was
know it's
fucking
gonna-
bad. It should not have happened. It took me out of the,
Wait, Matt, I'm gonna send you a picture. Hold on.
uh-oh.
Twitter, is it Twitter best? Okay.
I was getting a haircut by our friend Turo,
Arturo.
and I asked him, I'm like, yo, have you ever seen the movie?
Don't show our previous.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Thank
get
you.
your
Here it
That's
is.
what look at season 1 through 7.
Is 4.0 the final?
Yeah, finale.
finale?
Can someone help me get through the first 4 episodes without being bored as shit?
Season 1.
Dude, you are a fucking.
If
Keep
you
watching.
make it to season,
No, stop. Let me.
no,
take,
not season.
Make it to episode 6.
Oh, okay. I see.
I just can't live in fairy tale land like most.
You
have to live in the real world.
You live in fairy tale land. Your day-to-day basis is fairy tale land. Dude, season 4 of this show is the best season in history.
I haven't, dude. Since it finished in 2019, I haven't seen it, and I don't know how long I'm waiting. Maybe 10 years so that I can rewatch it from the beginning again. But I cannot fucking wait to go down that journey for the first time ever, because I didn't partake for all those on a regular basis.
I also think episode 2 of season 8, you see where it says 7.9?
yes.
That should have been a green. Because that episode, even though it was basically a throwaway episode where they're just trapped in Winterfell, they're just waiting, and it's all different shots of Winterfell, and they're just talking to each other. Dude, it's such a good episode. It's the only positive
Really?
of all of season 8.
I don't remember. Thank
Which
God.
one was like the darkest? It was like
the
remember,
the finale?
Was it the finale?
What do
That
you
was
mean?
like it was like
so dark.
It was the darkest episode ever,
Oh,
and
that's episode 3.
you couldn't see anything. I was just like, what?
It's literally an
I
entire.
thought my TV was broken. I was
Yeah.
like,
No,
this
you
is an
couldn't
expensive
see.
television. There's no way it looks like this.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to rewatch it. Anybody who didn't like the
Yo,
last season,
it doesn't
know how to live life.
It doesn't feel
man.
like 2019. Like, it
Fucking
doesn't feel like it's
critics,
been
dude.
5 years since the show ended.
Dude,
Me either,
yes.
dude. I
No,
don't know.
it doesn't feel like that.
COVID literally was like a time warp.
Yeah, it was.
4 years just gone.
It was a reset. It was a reset. It was
Like-
a reset in the
The human
matrix.
subconscious.
Dude, I can't look at that 4.0.
We need to
It
subtract 4
stands
from our
out like
age.
a fucking sore thumb.
See, I
It is
understand
insane.
that when everyone says something is so good, it's me the one that's wrong this time for once.
Yeah.
So I
Get through
like
it.
I
Watch the
have
first
to just
season,
force
bro.
myself. I need to just like turn my phone off.
Dude,
Sit
you know
it
what you need to
somewhere
do?
and
You know
just
what you
watch.
need to do? No,
No, don't
Also,
do that.
to be fair, back then
Don't do that. Not for this show.
there was no TikTok back then, so your brain wasn't as warped
Yeah,
as it
like
is
this.
now.
This was the
TikTok actually fucked everyone's brain up
100%.
because even now,
Nah, I don't
used
know.
to,
Vine was out.
But no, but Vine wasn't what this.
no,
I was
but,
not
no, but
scrolling
I used
Vine.
to be able to watch TV like that's my thing. I can watch TV, and now I'm checking my phone even when I'm locked in. I'm like, what's like?
Dude,
I never used to do this. I
the
never
amount of
used
times
to.
that I have to restart a podcast,
Yeah.
because I'm here, because a text
So
will come in,
bad.
and I'll be like, oh shit, red dot. I gotta chase out the red dot. Let me open this, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I saw something on Insta.
And then all of a sudden you're just...
And you got to Google something. Then
Have
it's
you
been
been scrolling
then it's
for
been
a while?
8 hours, and yeah.
Having trouble sleeping?
Must get the next one.
Murder. Pedo.
So bad.
It's not good.
High school fight.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Shopify. I've talked about it a few times on recent episodes, but my company, Better Days Ahead, switched to Shopify. I can't even remember when, but it's kind of a night and day difference. Before then, it was a bit unorganized, and we were kind of tallying everything by hand, and now it just kind of simplifies the whole process. It's pretty much a one-stop shop for everything you need. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Better Days Ahead uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/optic, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/optic to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/optic. Winter is coming. Fuel up for them cold days with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals because you're trying to get in shape for summer coming up with chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes, so no matter how busy you are, you'll always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. Make today the day you kickstart a new healthy routine. What are you waiting for? With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore. Crush your wellness goals this month with dietitian-approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. Make your day delicious from breakfast to dessert. Stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. Treat yourself to restaurant-quality meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, and blackened salmon. Keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes. No shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat well balanced. Head to factormeals.com/optic50 and use code optic50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code optic50 at factormeals.com/optic50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. That's why you got to unwind with hikes, man, like you guys did. You got to
That shit was fun.
unwind and go
That
for
was
a nice
fun.
hike.
I'm still
were you,
sick,
Were
though.
you winded at any moment there? Remember when I told you? I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. For 10 seconds, I felt that way
That was a hot day,
Yeah.
too.
because it was
hot, dude.
It was about the hotness of. Or, I'm sorry, the temperature got low on that one spot, and then seeing visually how many stairs there were, and then getting to the top, and then seeing that there's more leading up to that bench where I sat.
Yeah.
I was really.
I did get woozy one time, but
Where'd y'all go?
Dude, I'd go back again.
Cedar Park,
Cedar
How
Park.
far away is that?
like 40.
40
So you
minutes.
guys did
40
a
minutes.
hiking stream on Seth's channel. Shout out Mountain Dew.
Shout out Mountain Dew.
I
man.
was tuned in for a little bit.
Yeah, what was going on? Because I clicked and it was just frozen.
Well,
But
so-
like the chat was
yeah.
talking.
Some we the production team. I was gonna say we. The production team didn't account for the fact that we were going to be in the mountains, maybe in the remote location. But I tell you what, I'm glad that they didn't. I'm glad that we did it because we learned a bunch. So for the next ones, we'll do
Yeah,
some.
dude. I
some
want
cool
to get
stuff.
one of those backpacks. Wait, can we look up how much those backpacks are?
Yeah, we can
They're
look
like
it up right now. But
2,400.
listen, if we would have had a
2,400.
person,
Oh,
if we
okay.
would 2,400, if we would have had a, I told you,
I
it was
mean,
2,500.
camera,
Yeah,
modem.
Somebody said it was like
backpack.
7,000.
Yeah, I thought.
3,600.
Oh, like a streaming backpack?
Yeah.
And they have a modem in it? Is that how it works?
Is that what those kids use?
Yeah.
All the IRL streamers now?
I don't know what they use.
For the
Yeah,
most part.
They have a dedicated It's like crazy, dude. It's crazy. Wait, hold on.
So-
Can we
And that's
talk
why-
about? Can we talk about the disaster that was TwitchCon?
No, what happened?
Wait, does
Wait,
that
let's let me
Well,
let me finish
just like
telling you about
the
this.
kick streamers.
Let me tell you about this hike first.
Sure.
All right. First of all, and I said this during, I don't know when I said this. I had a thought that it would be an important thing to do if you're sponsoring like a gaming team or something, that you force an outdoor activity. So where I was going is that I think that there should be like an outdoor activity that you force like these gamer dudes to do. Like this is the sort of thing that you want to bring your audience on, right? It's to
Hell
get
yeah.
outdoors, in my
So
opinion.
did the stream like not work at all, really?
No, it did.
No,
it was just
worked
in and out.
it worked good for the first 45 minutes and the last 20 minutes. But once we got deep into the woods, like LTE just couldn't do it.
How long,
Dude,
how long
but
were
the
you out there?
backpack has got to be heavy. Pam got tired of the backpack within the first 0.5 miles, and then I put it on, and I didn't take it off until
And that had like 3 bottles of water in
it
it.
was so heavy.
Like
Pam said it was heavy, and that's why he gave it to me. And then I put it on, and I'm like, oh, it's all right. It's manageable.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Pam's like 6'6",
Dude, that's what I said.
huge guy. Carry the fucking
280.
backpack, dude.
That's what I said. I'm like, Pam, you're the biggest dude here.
Yeah,
You carry the
carry it, man.
backpack. And he's like,
I wonder how hard it would be. Like I wonder how heavy those streamer backpacks are.
yeah. Well,
What's in
that's-
them? A modem?
I don't Matt,
I
do
think
you
it's
know?
just a modem, a camera,
He can check right now.
and like that's it.
Oh,
Right,
really?
there's- go look at weight.
Oh,
Matt.
people don't even use those.
Matt, go to
People just
weight.
use the Samsung phone with the. All the IRL streamers use the Samsung phone with the holder,
Uh-huh.
and then they
There's no way they do that.
Yeah, that's what they all use. I think they buy
But
like
they
a
go,
phone
like,
plan.
wander and
they buy
stuff, and they
buy
keep-
a special phone plan for that, and maybe they get. No,
Priority?
I don't know how
Dude,
it works.
there's just no
my
way.
thing is the
Every
losing
time I've
service.
ever tried to go live, ever
I'm telling you, it works.
on my phone, it doesn't. It drops.
and they have it set up to where
Yeah.
if it does drop from time to time, and the stream doesn't crash, it just plays like old clips.
Dude,
so
you-
that it says "Be right back" and it shows like a montage of old funny moments.
You know what exists out there somewhere in the Twitch ether?
What?
A live stream from me at the first ever MLG that we ever attended with here in Dallas at the Hilton Anatole. Is it the Anatole? Anyway, but it is the first one when Nate Shot first came on the team, the first time that everybody played. Like, I have that on live
MLG
stream.
Dallas 2013.
MLG
No.
Dallas
Black Ops 2?
2010.
Oh,
Modern Warfare 2
damn.
live streaming from my
Damn.
phone.
That's insane. On
Dude.
what? Justin TV?
Yeah, just the TV.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Literally, me, Nate Shot, my brother, fucking Nerve.
I can't imagine what
Diesel.
the quality was like. It was
It
just
was pretty good. You can still see the pictures
I
out
think
there.
I'm depressed.
Why?
Because I just think back and like that time period is just so awesome in me. Like just like the beginning of like just Call of Duty multiplayer being the hot thing.
Yes.
Game battles, wagers, tournaments, streams, YouTube. It was just man.
I can only
Kinda
imagine how.
spoiled, man.
I can only imagine how good it must have been being that good at Call of Duty. Me, I was fucking
felt
having the
good.
blast
Well,
with
no.
my abilities.
If I was of age, it would have felt better because I was just like this underage, couldn't play at champs, constantly getting dropped when I was really good. That sucked.
Constantly getting dropped.
Constantly getting dropped. That's not me.
Yeah, you guys took over Halo, and then you got fucking.
No, but Halo made it cool because I used to walk in and see
Yeah, and then
a
y'all
player
took
talking
over.
to a Dr. Pepper girl.
Yeah.
Then they kicked us out of the venue, and we had nothing.
And then they gave me the bag of Flips chocolate pretzels. And I just felt so
Dude,
cool.
my brother ate like 19 Hot Pockets in the span of 30
Oh,
within
man,
a
that's
match.
so gross.
No, they were delicious.
My number one dream was getting that Dr. Pepper gaming house. That was my fucking dream. Was
What
those guys coming to
There
my
they
house
are.
and
The-
decking out my
this is
crib.
this is the birth of the green wall, right? This is where we were sitting. Click on that one, Matt. Yeah. This is where we were sitting sitting across from Paul Magna and Envy at the time, I think. And Paul Magna says, he's like, dude, it's like, yeah. He's like, dude, it's like you guys are like this fucking green wall.
dude.
And then I was
look
like,
at those.
Wait,
jerseys.
really?
So
Is
is
that
that
kinda
is
how
that is that Vengeance
where? Yeah.
next to Merc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Venge.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those jerseys still?
Yes. You know who has one?
That shit's fire.
That shit is crazy.
Everybody was
looking.
talking shit about those jerseys back then. They're like, "What? Fucking Ed Hardy made those?" Like, shut the fuck up.
Now
If those
people
dropped
that's like
today, though,
that's what people want now.
Huh?
That's what people want. Like
Listen, ahead of the fucking game, kid. Remember that.
Jerseys are just basic.
Dude, just go there and count how many people were wearing jerseys. Nobody was wearing.
Yeah.
We brought the fucking paintball jerseys to the fucking masses, dude. We did. Look at yeah, right there. Me and Fwiz, our first picture ever.
That's crazy.
That's the first ever. That's the first time I ever signed an autograph. That was the first time. That literally the best. First time I saw Pistola play live, and I remember him coming out because we were in like this little tiny little bowl made of bleachers right there. I was sitting in the back right corner in the middle. And I saw Pistola and Walshy come out, and the crowd went wild.
Man,
Oh,
this is
man.
what I,
Dude, that shit's
I was here.
so sick.
I was.
Oh my god.
oh. It was
Tasers,
like
so
Instinct.
sick.
for us. It was like it was kind of like a festival if you like EDM. That was like our MLG events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The e-girls would fly out. I wasn't talking to them.
Why don't you?
I was big and fat, but
Never mind, sorry.
like it was just like it was a phenomenon. Everyone's walking around. The amateurs and the pros are all like friends,
if
and
you're
like
not playing, it's drinking.
If you're not
every
playing,
night.
you're watching.
Hotel room parties, like
oh man, I think
Nick,
I'm
why don't you play
impressed.
in the fucking Vegas thing?
the Halo 2 thing.
Yeah.
You don't understand. These guys that have been playing
Have
Halo
not
2
stopped.
haven't fucking stopped. There's a
Love
Halo
those dudes.
2 mod
Whoever that is.
to where you can play the original Halo 2 Xbox Live version on PC. And I did that in 2020, my crackhead era, for a little bit. But it was like once I started playing, these motherfuckers were just, I was like who are you guys? Like they were just so hard to beat. After like a month,
Were there
I
like
kinda caught my
reality
stride.
check?
that's basically
Matt,
who
can
they
you let
were.
Ken in?
After like a month, I caught my stride and like I was better than all these guys. But like these guys, because this tournament, they're gonna be playing on just regular Xbox's original Halo 2. Like it's not gonna be some updated like
CRTs.
MCC shit.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna feel so much different. It's gonna be
Are those
so
the
much
up there?
different.
You should go though.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Like
wanna
all I
compete.
heard was a bunch of yap.
Nah, you should go.
No, well, I'm definitely not
2002
competing
orange?
because I would lose the fucking.
Oh,
yeah, but just
no.
go,
Just go.
That's like,
And what?
bro. You just go to
I
that,
don't
man.
know.
Let's go.
My
fucking-
dream. I genuinely
What are
hope
we at?
one day we have like a throwback East Coast tournament where all the OGs come.
NJ Halo?
Like
Well, I don't know how
not an
many
NJ Halo,
OGs
just like
are,
a, just
playing
like
in
a
this.
throwback with those
Dude,
guys.
Isn't
With-
all of
with
Final Boss competing?
Assassin
Dude, oh my
together.
god, I just had a
Quick.
flashback. Do you guys remember
Unless
that
they're
org
paying them.
VVV?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Realize
VVV?
Complex.
Who's the owner of that?
Oh fucking.
I got
Formal were on VVV.
Was it
for a
Virus?
tourney.
I don't know. I got into it with him because he was talking shit about
No,
Matt.
Virus was a player. Who was that fucking asshole?
No, he wasn't a player.
Yeah, I know. I forget it. I know.
Victory.
Valor.
Nah, but what was his tag?
Victory.
Here,
Royale.
highlight the owner, Matt, and then search that. Duh. And let me see. Nothing. Duh. Obviously. Dude, I swear to God, the amount of people that try to come in here and do shit the wrong way. Oh my God.
Yeah, me and Formal were VVV for an event.
Go down. Is Nate Shot on that team? Go down. Oh no! It was because of Matt's girl at the time. I don't even remember who the fuck that was. Damn, dude, those were the days though. For real.
Nothing better.
For real.
Yeah, I think all of
Matt, stay there and go down a little bit.
FB is playing together.
All of what?
I saw
Final boss.
I saw Puckett tweet it out.
Hey, all right,
must have
slow
got
down
paid
and
or
let's see how
something.
many of these orgs
Who?
are still around.
Which one?
Let's see who's still around.
Who was gonna get paid off of FB?
Everyone on FB.
There's no
getting
way.
paid to
None.
go down there.
Go down?
No way.
I mean,
Because I'm telling you,
FaZe.
they're not beating these randoms.
All these are gone. Soar's
FaZe.
still around, but they're not in like esports. They're still just, I guess, sniping. I don't know what they're doing.
FaZe is there. Keep going up. That's it.
Damn, man.
That's it. XGN competitive.
Damn.
E-Girl Slayers.
PCM, the European
E-Girl
team.
Slayers was fire though.
I remember that.
Now, Lightning Pandas I thought was fire. Lightning Pandas I liked.
It was so grassroots back then. It's just like, let's just throw a team together, figure out how to get to the event.
I went to Black Ops 3 Champs. Our team name was Corn. It was just like stupid back then.
K-O-R-N?
Corn. C-O, like the corn you eat.
Corn
like
hub.
corn on the cob.
Yeah,
corn.
we were called Team Corn.
Yo, you corny. You mad corny.
Back then it was just, man, it's like the Vince McMahon meme where he's shaking his head, just can't even talk about it. I just can't even talk about it. Just
Can't even talk about it.
Dad, what was it like when you went to events in 2012?
everyone was friends back then. Now it's just so split. Every team has like their own thing.
Gentlemen, the finalists for Esports Team of the Year have just been announced by the Esports Awards. I'm going to read them in no particular order. T1 LOL, Falcons Esport, Natis Vincier, Navi, obviously, EDG Edward Gaming, W7M Sports, Gen G, I heard of them, G2, Team BDS, Team Liquid, Dota, and OpTic fucking Gaming. It says Texas there, but
we winning this shit? We have to.
I hope
Just
so.
got to get the people involved and we
listen,
win.
I don't know.
I don't think, is it all fan voted? I don't know if it is fan voted. But
Here we
know.
go with this shit.
So Edward won Valorant.
Yep.
Did T1 win Worlds and League, I'm assuming?
Dude,
that would
I
make
don't
sense.
know.
Is Edward Gaming the Chinese? Yeah, right?
They're dirty. They had that one player that just went crazy. I forget his name.
League of Legends T1.
G2 Rocket League. Wait, who just won? Did G2 win Rocket League
Falcons,
Worlds?
Dota. Dude, is
No,
Dota,
BDS won Worlds, I think. The finalists for Esports Console Player of the Year, Beast
Mode LK, Shifty, Sio High.
Hold on. Shifty. Warzone's not an esport.
Why?
I'm just fucking around. Shotzi.
Simp,
Shotzi, Simp.
Simp XO, which is our Simp, right?
Yeah.
Hot Simp. Shotzi, hell yeah, that's the winner right there. No need to name anybody else. There we go. Congratulations, hopefully, to
congrats,
my man Shotzi, man. Deserved, well-deserved. Champion, won twice. No offense to everybody else, but did they win? You know? I know Shifty just won the Warzone stuff, but come on.
How are Shifty and Biffle so much?
Shifty Biffle
Like,
Soka.
where's the comp?
Yeah,
They haven't even.
They are
dude,
insane.
They haven't even gotten close to being touched.
But like
close.
why?
They're winning every event
Bro,
by like
their
50
points is like,
well, Scummin placed second, and for a bit it was close, and Falcons they're just.
but it's like
They
they
are
have like
dominant.
210 points, and then the next best team has like 140.
Oh yeah, no, you
And it's just
you
like,
would have
how are
to
they-
build a team. I think what was his name? Donkey.
Okay, can somebody explain to me what happened at TwitchCon with Seth, Aiden, and Formal?
What?
Oh no, Aiden just tweeted like, me, Formal, and Scump are playing Warzone together.
But not competitively, or was he talking about?
Yeah,
it was-
competitively.
that's his
He
team
was just
here
trolling?
from
But
moving
I think
on.
he was trolling because I think Seth debunked it live. Because I'm like, Seth would Formal I could see playing Warzone because Formal's gross. I don't know what he's plans on doing, but like that's kind of believable. Formal going to Warzone if Halo doesn't pan out, but Seth's not going to go compete in Warzone.
No,
That doesn't make sense.
no, he
Hell no.
hates.
Seth won't play in a fucking tournament, let alone Warzone actual
Bro,
tournament.
I see Seth playing with like Teep, Symphony.
He could. He's
Who else?
good.
Like Crowder or something. I'm like, man, I know you miss me.
This one right here.
I'm like, look at all these kills you're not getting. Playing with these other good players. You need me back.
Yo, that'd be a pretty good team in Warzone though. Aiden, Seth, and Matt.
I mean,
That'd be pretty good.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
that'd be pretty good.
They ain't taking down.
I think they'd be all
Shift-
right. Yeah,
I think
so.
They
they'll
ain't
do-
taking down Shifty.
Nah, hell no.
I want to see their like POVs during the tournament.
You think
of
I would
how
have
the-
tagged them
like,
if
what
I
does
was
it look-
trolling?
Are they that
No.
nasty?
Literally,
No.
Biffle's POV is insane.
No, but
it's
everyone
insane.
they are
I need to
crazy.
catch a stream.
But here's the thing: they're on match point. Any non-pussy lands on that team and tries to stop them from winning.
Yes.
All these losers,
Yes.
and I don't care
Keep going,
who you
keep
are.
going.
All these losers
Yeah,
landed
fuck 'em.
away from them because they were scared to fight them when they were in like last place. If you have no chance of winning, go stop the team from winning. What's wrong? Like it's common sense.
I heard.
Let me
players-
ask you this.
They're like,
Time
oh
out.
my god, it's Soka, run!
Okay,
Are you
let's say-
serious, dude? if I was in last, I would have put on a munitions box and Semtexes, and I would have just been fucked.
Yeah.
Yo, Ahsoka's in there.
All right, let's see. The team is Methodz, SCUMP, and Formal. Do you guys win the first Warzone championship?
Do we win? I'm not delusional enough to say we go in there and like win. I do think, and my stance has always been, I think a team of 3 top CDL pros
that's
with
obvious.
practice
would
rival
Biffle.
them.
Sure.
But I'm not saying they just go beat them.
No. Me either.
But no,
I don't know.
But no, we wouldn't win, to be honest.
I don't know.
We wouldn't.
Okay. Every time, and we've been friends for way too fucking long for me to be here. Every time you're about to say something, I'm like, is he about to say something truthful, or is he about to say something inflammatory?
This one's truthful.
I don't believe that.
I think you need at least one BR guy
I think
to start.
Yes.
to start, like as in like month 1?
Yes.
Like
an Aiden
if you drop in
So
within
drop
the next
Zinni,
month,
pick up Aiden.
That's
if
fine.
you drop in within the next month, I think you take 2 CDL guys and an Aiden or a Dongi, I think his name is, or a Scummin, or somebody who
Yeah, it's a fair take.
Who be a good IGL
who
has been
can
around
knows the rotations and knows where the zone pulls and knows what you know what I mean? Because like dropping in 3 CDL pros, like if you take Simp, Shotzi, and Dashy and just say, hey, go compete at World Series of Warzone, you've got 2 weeks to practice. There's a lot of learning curve, just like what guns spawn where, how to what load, all that
if you
shit.
give it, if they started out right when the beginning of the season or whatever, whenever a new Warzone or whatever comes out,
World Series,
I
that
think
team would be
they'll
ready to
start off
compete.
a little
Oh, yeah.
slow, but then they'll catch a streak
That
where
being said,
motherfuckers are just like,
Simp-
oh my god,
Simp, Shotzi, and Dashy take down Soka, Shifty, Biffle within 6 months.
It's hard to
But
say.
I will say, but if
They
you're,
don't believe that though, because I was arguing with him at COD Next, and I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
no, I
was
love
like,
Hector to death.
I was like, you guys just don't understand, man. I was like, you give Hydra plates, have fun, buddy.
bro, there's
that's such a good point.
You give Hydra plates, you have fun.
No, I love Hector to death, but he can't see the light.
there's a reason
there's
that
a block.
people
There's a
go
block
to
there.
Warzone.
Well,
They tried the
is
CDL.
there a block
They
or-
tried S&D tourneys. They just weren't that good.
No.
They went to Warzone, pub stomped. They're like, oh, we're pretty fucking good at this. And then they ended up over that. Like they tried the CDL thing. I don't think CDL pros would go over and just like demolish them. It would be like but they would be hovering around like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th place. Like they would be at the top. They would.
In the same way
But
that
if
we
they
use,
switched the CDL, they would just get stomped.
the same way that we use like
That's my opinion.
the SCUMP won the solo dolo as like a joke.
What's funny about that? He literally went in there and dominated.
That's true.
He's the best Call of Duty player, gifted Call of Duty player of all time, undisputed, forever and ever.
But when
to
I talk-
death do us part, my dude.
When I talked to Repulse about it, he was like, yeah, well, there have been CDL players that have come over and they haven't performed well.
No.
Well, I was like, Rated and Tommy are your top earners, and those guys were solid CDL players, but they were not the cream of the crop.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Tommy, there's only been 2 dominant teams in Warzone history, and Tommy was on one of them.
Home,
He was on one of them.
legend,
So,
by the way.
What the Tommy
But-
Almond noobs?
Yeah.
I
I can't believe they ever broke up. That's
fucking-
I do
Insane.
think, and I always do give them the flowers. I do want to say it because I want it to be like, I do think Biffle, Shifty, Soka, you give them a good CDL player, I do think they could be in the CDL after time. Like, I think they could be a top 12 CDL team.
Yes, if they train enough.
If they applied themselves.
Yes.
But they couldn't.
I think
It would
Biffle
take them
could.
longer than it would take.
Biffle could, you think?
I think Biffle
I
could.
need to
I don't
watch
know.
that.
About,
Shifty
I don't,
could
I don't
too.
I need to go
I
watch
haven't
some
seen
Biffle highlights.
Shifty could too.
I haven't seen
Soka, I think.
the POVs
It's just
of the other
so
guys.
much different. Hard points and
I just don't think
That
they
shit's so much
understand how
different.
quick CDL players would learn how to play BR. Like they're like, yeah, like when I was arguing with them, they were like, I said Simp, Shotzi, Hydra, and they were like, who would IGL, who would anchor? And I said, brother, it does not matter. I was like, who would be support? I'm like, Shifty. It doesn't matter.
Have you ever seen Bruce shoot a 2-time scope? No, you
Yeah,
haven't.
it's
Because
just-
if he did, he would literally never miss a bullet.
It's just
He would never miss a bullet.
It's-
They're throwing down smokes and shooting through the smokes with a thermal scope. Like, yes, please give Cellium
Guys.
any sort of cheese out there to
Bro,
work
we
with.
went to a movie theater
Dude, this-
with lag, and Bruce was hitting fucking quick scopes at a distance and came in second.
Bro, that was,
It was-
one of the
wait.
most insane videos I've ever been a part
Bro,
of.
I could not believe my fucking. I knew there that not all men are made equal.
I'm sitting there at a movie theater.
Wait,
Bruce is playing on the big screen
For the first time ever,
for the first time. Snipes like 3 people
with a laggy fucking input controller.
Wait, is this when we were at the?
Yes, downtown.
No. That second one never came out.
Oh, okay.
The first one we did,
Oh, okay.
300-foot laggy ass fucking.
the first one we
theater
did,
screen.
we were all freaking out because we were like, "What the? Did that video ever come out, Matt?"
That kid's a creature.
I saw his like movement.
Yeah, this.
His movement and his like why I was sitting behind him. I was looking at him like doing all these button combinations while playing. I was like, he doesn't.
He's leaning.
I was like,
back.
he doesn't even claw.
Wow, Verdansk was awesome, man.
Like he doesn't even claw. How does his screen look this
Bro.
smooth?
Bro, look,
He
he
cracked his armor, dude. I am locked in. I was so impressed.
Verdansk was awesome.
he's laying down with his feet up with the fucking turtle divvies.
Dude, what a team.
Dude,
Did he hit this?
dude,
Dude, he hit
dude.
that.
What the fuck are we talking about? That's this lag. There's lag on this.
I mean, but Warzone kids would see this hyping that up.
Oh, this was also
I'd
when
be
the-
like,
this is
shut
up.
this is Verdansk. Like this is like the game
I
had
do
just
give
come out.
I give those guys crazy props, and I feel like that's what people they focus on, like me siding with the CDL, and they're like, I give Biffle and them like those guys dominate Warzone.
Yeah.
I just don't fuck with their competition, not going out there and trying to sabotage their win.
Bro, I heard
Because like,
But
if,
also,
if that was Apex and TSM is about to win, 10 through 20 is landing
That's
on
not true.
TSM.
That's not true.
They're fighting them.
They'll fight them. They're not going to land on their POI though. They would get
Well,
they would
that's
get like
that's
incinerated by the community.
Yeah, well, that's looked down upon. But like they would like whatever they'd land close and they'd try to
Land
fight
close,
TSM.
try to hold on that shot.
They
Yeah.
wouldn't avoid TSM.
No, yeah.
This
No,
is
I get what you're saying.
Wait, is that Jordan's Wizards jersey?
That's
weird.
Yeah. Jordan's Wizards jersey.
I really hope Verdansk is. I wonder what Verdansk will actually do for Warzone this upcoming year.
Nothing.
I wonder if it will carry the weight that
will
we
do
hope.
what to Warzone what Terminal and Scrapyard did for
dude, I
us.
fucking love
You think
Call of
so?
Duty.
Yeah, but like, what did it do for us? Like, it was hype that High Rise and Terminal were in the game, but like,
Yeah, but Warzone
did
just.
it completely take over? The maps are not nearly as like it's more about how the community responds to
Well,
each.
we want Warzone to be as poppin' as possible, just because.
I agree. I wish in a perfect world, I think World Series of Warzone and Champs
We're like
should
the same
be
thing,
in the same.
like a
Oh, he hits this. He hits this.
like
shot.
old school Halo COD event.
Nah.
Oh.
That was to win it. He went for
Man,
style.
The turtle doves. Remember those? Those are fire. I have them
is
somewhere in a
new.
box. Looking over at Matt, and Matt's like, should have won that.
I would have won
The
it.
I
Verdansk
should've
era,
won that.
man, what an era!
Yeah, but anyway, I don't think. I think World Series of Warzone and COD Champs should be at the same event.
Yeah.
That would be fucking amazing.
How though? How would like from a scheduling perspective?
I don't know. I mean, I that's what I said it to Rob Taylor, and he said, how would it even happen? And I was like, bro, MLG events used to have
3 events.
400 teams.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? They
Used to
did
be-
it. They did it in
But I mean,
one
there is
less day.
there is something to be said about an Xbox and a PC.
Well, we had events back then with Gears, Halo, and COD, right? I'm not imagining that, right? Didn't we have the 3 esports under one roof
I'm
a
gonna
couple
tell you. I'm
times?
gonna
3
tell you,
or 4.
I'm gonna tell you what happened at this MLG that we've been talking about. Actually, the second one. I think his name was Hai from Cloud9. He was like the captain of Cloud9 at the time.
Wasn't League of Legends involved?
Hold on. Listen, League of Legends was there. It was League of Legends, Halo, Smash, Call of Duty.
That's crazy. We had League under the same roof.
StarCraft.
Oh, StarCraft's what I was thinking
And
of.
StarCraft. Cloud9 would have never existed as an org if I would have figured out how to pay, I believe it was like $15K a month for that entire League of Legends team that had just won that MLG event. Because I couldn't figure it out fast enough because I was just starting, didn't know shit. I think Jack Etienne he had just left Crunchyroll or some shit, and then he came in and picked that same team up, and then they went on to become Cloud9 that you know today. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
That is
What would have been. I'm glad.
Jack,
that shit used to
League
be
of
just
Legends.
so fun. It used to be so fun.
Speaking of Jack.
we should talk about the alleged super team going on right now.
Can we?
Yeah, please.
All right,
So
start us off.
the rumor
And then
mill.
we'll end it on this. We'll end it
the
on the last
rumor,
topic.
the rumor mill tells us LA Thieves, after dropping their world championship roster or offloading them, they obviously cut costs, has now re-entered. They are now, if this team is true, a unanimous top 3 team off the bat.
Yeah.
Hydra, Scrap, Envoy, Ghosty.
Is that
Dominant team.
I don't think
Is
that's going to
it?
happen.
I don't think they're
Well, the only
dominant.
question mark is Hydra now.
You don't think it's going to
Other
happen?
two are
I don't
confirmed.
think
If
it's
I'm
dominant.
Huh?
I don't think they're dominant.
I don't think they're dominant either.
Well,
wait, why?
wait.
I think
I
that
think
if
top,
it happens,
I think top 3 are dominant. My take on the top 3, you guys can agree or disagree. I think on any given day, it all depends on who's ahead, what the meta is. They'll take turns beating each other. FaZe will beat OpTic one event. OpTic will beat LA Thieves one event. That's why we see the top 3, top 4 teams all win events in the year. Because at different points in the year, different teams peak. FaZe can go, Ultra wins major number 1. I think FaZe won number 2. We won 3. Then we won champs. Like, once you get to that upper echelon, it's those 3 teams that are kind of fighting for championships.
What's the team again?
Hydra, Scrap, Envoy, Ghosty.
Think about that team. Think about hanging out with that team.
They'll be okay.
No.
They're going to send
Going
Sender.
That team is going to implode.
They're going to send Sender to
Why do you
cookies
think-
on
why do you
Melrose.
put it out there. Put it out there.
That team is going to be complexity all
Put it
over.
into the
Put it
universe.
into existence.
That
Quick,
team is
quick.
going to be complexity all over again, and Envoy is Teep. It's going to be too much between the 3 of them.
Well, it's only
I'm
going to.
almost positive.
I don't. Who Hydra? Hydra's not going to
Scrap and
be.
Ghosty.
Maybe Scrap
Going
and
at it.
Ghosty.
Ghosty and Hydra. I'm telling you.
I don't
brother,
know.
Scrap
I
and
think they
Envoy
can-
will be high,
They'll be good.
and
Wait,
then
what?
and Ghosty. They'll be hotboxing the compound. They're going to. Troy's not going to have to coach. They're going to say, go to Pine Park, get us this. They're going to come back. They're going to smoke. They're going to go win a match. They're going to get off.
My park.
I think they'll be okay. From what I've heard about Ghosty, I think he's matured a bit, and if he knows what's good for him, he plays his role very well on this team. You call out properly, and you're very happy at all times. And if Hydra makes a mistake, no, he didn't. That's the way you treat this team, truly, because that team is the only thing that could screw it up would be a personality clash.
Hydra makes a mistake. Like, I would have done the same thing. Don't worry about it. Keep
Yeah.
moving.
You keep
Hey, nice
doing
try.
that.
It would have worked.
Real talk, I can see that team being good.
I think
Oh,
so.
That's,
dude,
that's
they-
the top 3 then.
from a talent
FaZe-
From a
perspective,
talent
of
perspective,
course.
it's not even.
Chemistry, though.
I don't
Do you
think the
think
chem-
from a talent
Winning
perspective,
cures
that
all.
team, where's that team ranked talent wise? It's still 3rd, right?
Hydra.
Us and FaZe, and then that team.
I don't know.
You compare- all right, compare
Scrap,
Scrap and Hydra.
I think they're all
think
tied.
and
is
Hydra are
insane.
insane.
I think they're all
Envoy,
tied.
I know is really good. I just don't throw them up there with like the Shotsies and Preds. Am I wrong? I could be
He
wrong.
was before-
I don't pay
he
attention
was
that
before
much.
this
Ooh,
year. It depends if Envoy returns to like a more consistent
yeah,
form.
Dylan is
Because
he's a very like.
this last year he was a
Streaky?
bit inconsistent.
I heard
Actually,
a
no,
lot-
he was shit at some points this past year.
Yeah.
But he was
to put
also
it bluntly.
fucking amazing at so. I mean,
Exactly.
But that's how he was in Cold War. Like
But-
sometimes we'd be playing Control, and he's in the spawn 80% of the game, killing all of them.
But Envoy doesn't really even need to be like a Slayer at all, really. I mean, Scrap and Hydra are literally Scrap's probably the best AR pure Slayer because Ultra, he was just like a 99 player
That
card every
motherfucker
event,
was
even when they were
consistent.
struggling. Hydra's basically a one-man army because Kismet had a rough year. Skies was on and off. Sib was shooting, which I was surprised to see Sib dropped this early because if they're going to lose Hydra, it's like you kind of need the firepower that is Sib. So I don't really understand the order of events where that happened, where it's like you should have kept Sib until you were sure you're keeping Hydra.
What
That
team
doesn't
is
make
Sib-
sense.
What team is Sib on? Do we know?
Right now,
Yeah.
he doesn't have one yet.
Is it Skies
the
and Kids
fuck?
just finding 2?
As of right now, assuming Hydra goes to Thieves, then yes, it'd be Skies and Kids looking for 2.
I've stayed so far away from that.
So does Sib, dude? You got to build a team around Sib, in my opinion.
My
Sib and
Yeah.
My
Sib and
instant
Gwen,
thought is
maybe?
Sib's from Dallas. G2 plays here. My instant thought would be attach Sib, Linz, find one. Because Linz is like a promising rookie.
G2 instead of
Rocker. G2 Rocker got bought by G2, whatever.
And then who's replacing La Gorillas?
The
Gotaga's
rumor is
team?
Gentlemates, yeah.
He needs to change that name. I would call him. I would call my name Gotaga. If I'm Gotaga and I have the legend that I do,
Wait, he changed his name?
Gotaga
No, change the name of the gorillas.
of the Gentle Mates.
I'm
What?
confused.
Okay, what is Gotaga's name? Team name?
Gentlemates.
Okay, I would change that name to the Gotagas or just Gotaga.
Really? Team Gotaga?
1,000%.
Really?
He's that big in France. I would Gentle Mates. It's not even French.
Dude, have you seen the list of like top YouTubers that top ex-COD pros YouTubers?
No.
How many views they have? I saw it on Twitter. It's Seth at number 2, and with a couple, hundreds of millions, and then double Seth's viewers is Gotaga.
Gotaga would be
Double and
great
a
for the
half,
league.
probably.
Yeah, but he
He
didn't.
has all of France.
Yeah, but he did not compete the way that Seth competed.
Oh, of course not. I'm not saying
Did
he
he?
did.
Who
Don't
was?
talk
Who
about
was
Seth.
he? Was
No,
he
okay.
like a pro player?
Damn, I'm
Don't
sure.
fucking talk about him
That's my
like
boy
that.
too. Like,
I just got caught in that act that I have going with Nate Shot right now, where I'm just like constantly defending Seth just because.
Was he a pro? I
Yeah.
saw that
Gotaga
list
played.
too.
Gotaga
Gotaga
was a
played
pro.
for OpTic
He was a pro.
back in
Really?
back in 2000.
yeah,
and
he made like he made like frag movies and shit. Like
But he
OpTic-
actually
OpTic
he
Gotaga.
competed.
Huh?
He competed.
Yeah.
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 In
like
like the
on the best French
2008
on the-
era?
he was like on the best French team. So how champs used to be back in the day is they would take 4 or 5 teams from each country. Why are you rolling your eyes?
I just hate that
Some
idea.
teams were getting
Of
Like
what?
the best are fucking over here. Stop.
Yeah.
These fucking foreign
Well, no, it used to
teams
be
are
16.
coming in our country and they're taking our player spots.
They took her jobs.
Literally.
And they're eating the
Oh my
pets.
God.
Oh, you won the Australian tournament where 4 teams showed up. Hop over to the World Championship.
Well, that's how it used to be, and Gotaga's team always came
That's how
from
Halo
France.
still is now.
Well,
That's
no,
why I
but-
get
but
passionate.
Who else was
Vitality-
with Gotaga?
Huh?
Who was what was
Wait.
Whalers Gotaga's teammate? Because
Yes.
Whalers was a very good French player.
Yeah. Black dude, right?
No, Whalers, no, not Black Dude. But Whalers was actually
What?
you're thinking of someone else.
Who,
Me?
him or me?
No, not black dude.
Well, you know what I'm
It's
talking
not
about, though,
funny.
right? Like it's Gotaga's teammate.
Yeah, I don't remember his
He
name
was
though.
like this
oh,
the French Call of Duty player, fucking sick.
he's like a co-owner with him.
Is he now?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I forget his name, but actually, that's gonna fucking eat me up because I know his name, but
What's his name at?
I think he's a part owner of Gentleman.
Matt's
I
going
think
to
they co-own Gentlemates together.
Hold on, stop. Was it not broken?
Rudy Gobert.
No. No. Matt, go to Vitality. Go to Vitality. Vitality Call of Duty.
Brody?
I think it was Brody. Hold on.
It was Brody.
Let me see. If you see Brody, click on his name.
Go like 2016.
Oh, man.
Whalers. Oh, maybe before that.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2013.
Oh yeah, there's Moose.
Do 2014 to be safe, but yeah.
I don't.
Keep going.
Oh, Gotaga.
His name is Brody.
Go to 2014 to be safe. Okay, stop. Go up to the top. He played on the main team.
I know I'm not
I
tripping.
don't know.
Anyway, this dude again, all of them French legends, Call of Duty legends, in my opinion. One of the earliest content creators / orgs. You gotta.
He's still fucking. Apparently, he's still killing it. I mean, obviously, I don't speak French, so
How about this? Since Zinni said that he's a co-owner of Gentle Mates, why don't you go in Gentle
No,
Mates and
hold
look
on.
at the owners?
I'm already on it. I'm gonna find it right now. It's something like that. Brody Hawks or something. I'm telling you, it's something like that.
We're taking too much time on this.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
either way, Gotaga and Gentlemates will be great for the league because that guy actually like Heretics is good. Obviously, you bring Spain in a bit.
Yeah.
Gotaga's a different beast when it comes to what he'll bring to the league.
Squeezy. Lucas? Let me see.
Is he? So wait. So what? He took over LAG,
The LAG spot, yeah.
the LAG spot.
Spot.
Is he moving it?
France?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope so.
I hope so, too. Or maybe
one
Quebec,
of the things.
like Quebec or something, like somewhere that at least speaks French.
Oh yeah.
Quebec would be fucking crazy.
Idea. I like that. I mean, I like that better than the French. I mean, I hope it's a French team. And if I'm a French team, like I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think that this Hydra thing happens here, because if I'm Hydra and there's a French team being formed, I don't know actually because of the players. I don't know, but if I'm Gotaga, I'm doing whatever I can to get Hydra.
I think he tried.
Same.
I think he tried, and he said on stream, he's like, "There's no chance we get him now."
Okay.
Because that was the rumor. Was everyone was like, "This team's going to Thieves," and then Gentlemates. The rumor was Gentlemates is coming in, and they're trying to stop that super team from happening, and they're trying to get Scrap and Hydra. And then Gotaga came out and like, "There's no chance we can make it happen."
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
because
that would be crazy.
In a perfect world, that happens.
So I assume he'll go for like. I can see them trying to buy out Linz from G2, or they go get Cobra, who is rumored to go to G2, who's a French player who's like an up-and-coming challenger.
Yeah, look at that shit.
All right, so Shotzi has passed Crim 6 with the 7th most YouTube views for a Call of Duty Pro ever. Gotaga 1.68, and he did play pro at some point. 1.68
billion.
But when did he retire from competitive? I wonder if Paris Legion ever reached out to Gotaga. That is the number one thing that I've been suggesting. I suggested that in person at launch. I'm like, go give this guy 25%.
I replied to that. I didn't even know that he had a spot in CDL now. And people were like, yeah, it's cool that he has a spot now. I was like, yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. I know what the fuck.
I know what's going on.
Yo, how come I'm not up there? River City's finest fucking 3v3 champion. I played King of the Hill on fucking, what do you mean?
How come I'm not up there?
Because
GGC GameStop 2v
PST throwdown.
Well, am I on this, Matt? Do I have any like my no? Go back, Matt. Go back.
You don't want to
right there.
You don't want to see where you're at.
Trust me. I've looked at mine before.
Yeah, search for H3CZ, Matt.
Oh no, dog! It's gonna be a lot of blue.
What's blue? What's blue mean?
Blue is
there. He is.
Tournament results. Go to off. There's a lot of blue.
Wow. Hecz birthday bot batch. Wait,
why do these count?
Hold on, go up. Methodz. Hecz birthday bot batch. Methodz Hecz bows. Oh, I remember that now. That was fun.
Yeah, you guys.
Hector going to Grand and Plant Bomb.
Done. Yeah. But
there is
no better objective player in Call of Duty since Call of Duty 2 than me. Period. Where's all my Call of Duty 2 fucking King of the Hills,
look
my
at that
1v1s?
Team. Hecz, Revan, Prestiges, Key, Swifter.
They don't go back that far.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is revisionist history. Like, these people that run this shit forget about the fact that there was an entire community already built before any of this fucking happened. It's fucking ridiculously and dumb.
Warzone Wednesday, Castro, and Hecz.
Where? Umu?
Right there.
Warzone Wednesday.
Vince Staples. You played with Vince Staples?
I did at the Game Fuel Pro-Am, yeah.
You're like,
how many events we used to have in a year? With it?
You just read it? Yeah.
No, I did. That's Seth and Carl Anthony Thomas won that, yeah. Cat.
How many events did we used to have? We used to have UMG and MLG. How many events was that per year, you think?
Like 7, 8 maybe.
Yeah, probably MLG every other month.
It was a lot.
Every other month, and then UMG every other month.
And then in AW it was every month. And AW was insane.
God, good old days. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast. Want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors of the podcast, Shopify and Factor. And we will see you guys next week. Holla.
Peace.